Hey yo, what is good YouTube, and welcome back to another haircut tutorial. In today's haircut, we're going to be doing the number 1.5 on top of the head with the grain, and we're going to be doing the high temp fade. So right now I'm going in with my number 1 guard on my and the smash is fully open, and I'm just going with the grain of the hair. I'm not trying to do nothing crazy, nothing fancy. I'm just taking my time, making sure everything's smooth. And make sure you comb out the hair before you start cutting, especially with a wave cut. Because if you just start cutting as soon as they take that do-rag off, it's a bad look, you know what I'm saying, for the person and for you, because you're going to gap them. So you want to make sure that you're lifting the hair up. So just follow the grain of the hair, man. Just take your time. This is really simple. You really can't mess up on this unless you go the wrong way. So just take your time, man, and just try to make it as smooth as possible. And make sure when you're cutting somebody down with waves or with any length of hair that you're holding the back of the guard. Don't let the clippers just go against the head and you're just holding the body. Make sure you keep your hand on the back of the guard so it doesn't slip off, or that your lever doesn't change its length. Because we want to make sure that we're giving the most consistent haircut that we can give. So make sure you do the same exact things for every haircut that you do, and then you'll be very consistent. So right now I switched over to my Babyless with the number 1 guard open. It's like a little lower than the Andis Masters because the blade is a little shorter. So it just gave me that look I was looking for. So right now I'm going in with my bevel my bevel trimmers, and I'm setting my ball line right underneath the vertical bar, because I don't want to see that C cup. I don't want the C cup for this haircut. So you have to know like what you want to see, and you set your guidelines for that. So I'm just balding them out, you know what I'm saying, just making sure everything is clean, making sure everything is neat. Really, your lines don't have to be too crazy straight during balding out, but you don't want it too wild. So just take your time, man. It's no rush. Right now I'm going in with the lever fully open on the back of the head. We're going to do a taper in the back. So lever fully open, then I'm going to work my way down, going halfway, and then I'm going to go fully closed. Me personally, I like using the Andis Master system, so that's what I use. Now I'm going in with the number 1 guard fully open, and then I'm going to use different techniques just to help lay the hair down, which is some of like going with the grain, going against the grain, using clip over comb, stuff like that. So right now I close my lever, and I'm closing it, and I'm hitting it right attacking right at that line, excuse me. Now I'm going on with my 0 guard fully open, and now I'm gonna go open and close, just trying to blend that bottom line out. Now right now I'm going in with my Babyless skeletons, and I'm just shaping up around the ear and the back line. Man, that neckline is already crispy, man. If you see it's already crispy, you gotta give me a thumbs up. You got to. It's only right. So really, you want to make sure you take your time whenever you're doing anything with anybody's hair. Don't rush nothing, man. And I want to say shout out to my man A Dizzle for all these beats, man. These beats alone is fire enough. I don't even have to talk. I could just let the beats play and y'all can enjoy the haircut. That's how good the beats are. But when you're going around the ear, you want to make sure that you're protecting the ear with your finger by holding it down, and make sure you're not rushing nothing, man. So right now I'm going in with my lever fully open, and I'm going up a whole inch, and I'm going halfway, and then I'm going close. And notice I'm not trying to take the length out. I'm just blending it out, fading it out. So right now I'm going in my lever fully open, and I'm using the techniques that I taught y'all for the neck taper, the same exact techniques. You just want to go down and just smooth everything out. So go with the grain sometimes when you're fading, because it's going to help it give it a more smooth transition. So right now I'm going my lever close, and I'm going my 0 guard lever close, and I'm going lever open, lever close. I'm just trying to see what's up. And especially with waves, man, you can't just fade and not smooth it out. You have to fade and then turn your clipper around and now go with the grain with the same exact clip that you used to fade with it. So man, really, just be as smooth as possible. Try to finesse everything. Make sure that's tight, man. Man, if y'all been liking the vlogs I've been doing on my channel, if you haven't checked it out, go ahead and check it out. We're about to hit 600 subscribers. I want to say thank you to everyone that continually watches me and subscribes to me. And you know what I'm saying, and shows the support. I really do appreciate it, man. Man, this beat going crazy, man. I wasn't expecting that snare drum, man. So I'm doing the same exact steps on this taper right here. Lever open, a full inch. And you know what I'm saying, we're just going with the grain, fading everything out, man. I use the and discard system. So I go lever open, 1 open, 0 open, 0 close, you know, 1 close, all that cool stuff, man. And I'm not gonna lie, on this side of the head, it's a little challenging because when the client comes in wearing a do-rag and he doesn't let the hair breathe enough, sometimes it's a little more harder to fade because the do-rag line is there and it's changing the direction of the hair. So I mean, it's nothing you can really control. You just gotta work your way around it. You don't want to be that barber trying to over prep, you know what I'm saying? So just work with what you got, man. And I'm using that raking technique, lever fully open, and I'm just using the raking technique just to smooth the hair down. I wanted to lay down, man. That's the point of a wave cut. Everything has to lay down. Don't be cutting no waves that's not laying down, man, unless they want it like that. But you know what I'm saying, if they tell you wavelength, you go to the point where the hair is not curling up again, where it's laying down perfectly, not too low, not too long, but it just looks perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like they walk out the barbershop or walk out your house, wherever you cutting at, and you can see it popping. The waves is popping. That's what you want it to be. So right now I'm going in my 1.5, you know what I'm saying, just debulking really. And I'm doing the same thing for the front line up. I'm going lever fully closed on the front line up because you want to take off all that weight so that when you're shaping up, it goes smooth into the forehead. So right now I'm coming in. My Babyliss trimmers, I'm starting off in the middle of the head. I'm working my way to my right side, and then I use the middle as a guide, and then I shape up my vertical bars, and then I go back and hit that corner on the right hand corner where I'm at, the client's left hand corner. Really, man, shaping up is just a bunch of going back and forth, but you gotta make sure that you have your points. Don't be shaping up without having your points of symmetry. Like, know where your line is, you know what I'm saying? Take your time, look in the mirror. I'm not even gonna lie to you. When I first started cutting, I never showed anybody the mirror. That's just because I was afraid that they was gonna be like, dang, you messing me up, bro. So I never used to do that. But now I'm getting more confident. As of recently, I'm not lying. As of recently, I'm getting more confident, and I'm now learning. You can't rely on your person, like, you know, your human eye, because it's gonna lie to you. Look in that mirror, man. That mirror isn't moving. So right now, whenever you shape up somebody, the first time is never gonna be perfect. So just go back at it, hit that line, make sure it's perfect to you and your client, as perfect as you can get it. Let's not forget, we're trying to put a straight line on a round object, which is the client's head. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be a lot of work. You're going to have to take your time and use your points of reference to get that sharp line. Man, I'm not going to lie, man. I really felt like I went off on this haircut, man. When you see me put them enhancements in it, y'all going to see. But right now, we're just making sure that the natural line is sharp. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just making sure that natural line is sharp, man. And that taper is there, man. That taper is there. But of course, you want to go back in detail. After you put that line on, it makes you be like, you know what I'm saying? Makes you be able to see them lines, the fade lines that you didn't take out before. Man, look at it, man. Everything is just blending nicely, man. Everything is blending nicely. And once I lay the hair down for real, by going over and, you know what I'm saying, surfing the waves with the clipper, it's going to go crazy. I'm telling you. It's going to go real crazy. You know what I'm saying? That freehand technique with wavers, man, that's what sets you apart. Yes, anybody could cut waves down, but if you could take it to the next level and do that freehand, use your shears and get that excess hair that's standing up, bruh, all the wavers are gonna love you, man. I'm telling you. Pay extra attention to things that other people don't pay attention to. So right now I'm coming in with my Barber Magic pencil, and I'm just following the shape up, man. Yes, that's my nugget head right there. So I'm just following the shape up, man. Just outlining what I already put in there. Now I'm going back and I'm hitting that line. I'm dragging my clipper a little bit because I want to blend out that blade. I want to blend out that pencil. That's why I'm doing that. I want to blend it out. I don't want to make it seem noticeable. I look at my old haircuts and stuff, and like on my Snapchat memories and stuff like that, and I see that I never used to blend out the pencil. I used to think that it was so sharp. Little did I know it wasn't sharp at all. So right now the lineup is looking very sharp naturally, but now I'm going to kick it up a notch and come in with them enhancements, man. Use my business card and use my enhancement sprayer. This enhancement sprayer right here is a little better than the regular pump because it doesn't spray out in clumps. It kind of spreads it out a little bit. But you still want to make sure that, you know, after you put on the enhancements, you are combing out the enhancements because you don't want them to sit in it. You have to comb it out, man, so it can look more natural. You don't want just clunks of enhancements, man. Like, that don't look good, man, on any person. It doesn't look good, man. But sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, if you spray it on perfectly, you don't need to comb it. That's just if you spray it on too much. And you gotta have that eye to see when you're doing too much. Cause nobody wants to walk out looking all crazy, man. You wanna make sure everything looks natural. And this length for his waves is perfect. I noticed that for a lot of wavers, a number 1 open on wall or Babyliss clippers is perfect. It's perfect, man. It's perfect. And this haircut is really sharp, man. So right now I'm just cruising the waves with my Babyliss trimmer, and I'm just getting all the loose hairs. We going to the next level, man. This was for his senior pictures. For his senior pictures, man. You gotta be sharp for the yearbook, man. You gotta be sharp for the yearbook. So I put my all into this haircut. I lied to you not. I put my all into this haircut, man. I think I went off. I'm not gonna lie. I'll let y'all be the judge of that, though. But I just want to say shout out to A Dizzle, man. He going crazy on these beats, man. And I'm just going over everything that I did. I'm touching every line that I put a line on. I'm double fading. I'm cross checking. I'm taking my time, bro. It's no rush. It's no rush. I believe this haircut took me about 40 minutes. 35, 40 minutes. I'm making sure I'm getting every single hair that's standing up. Every single hair. And this lineup is almost perfect, man. Almost. Like, I see some stuff that I should have did differently now. But for the most part, man, this lineup is sharp. And I'm not claiming to be the best at anything. I know it's somebody always better. But I'm claiming that whenever you sit in my chair, man, I'm going to try to make sure that I give you the best haircut I can. You know what I'm saying? That should be your attitude for anything that you're doing when it comes to servicing somebody. You want to be the best that that person ever had. Like that Barber Magic pencil just made it pop way more. So right now we're going to come in with the razor, stretching the skin, and just hitting the line. You know what I'm saying? Don't go too crazy. Hold the razor at a good angle to where it glides and doesn't scratch. Know your angles, man. Know your angles. It's real. Once you get the touch of it, man, you gonna seem like, bro, I don't even know, bro. But you gonna be going crazy with that razor. And I'm not even gonna lie. Sometimes my clippers are so sharp that I don't even use a razor. Cause sometimes you don't need it, you know what I'm saying? Razors really just to clean up the hair. You ain't trying to scratch the surface or skin off. You just trying to clean up the hair. So I'm just stretching the skin, man. We're wearing gloves because, you know, COVID. And even before that, I wore gloves occasionally because I really don't like touching people's skin and not covering up my hands. You know what I'm saying? That's not really sanitary. So I'm just, man, bruh. I told him, I said, man, you gonna have the best waves in the yearbook, man. Best haircut. So thank y'all for watching, man. This is the haircut. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like and comment, man. Man, get me to 600 subscribers, man. I'm really trying to get there. I'm working hard, man. I'm posting multiple times a week, man. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay cool. I'm out.